Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to F1 Manager. Yes, we are back to continue our Maserati series, and you join us in what is post our summer break in Monza, and it's round 14 of 19. So what, we've got 6 races left. So getting towards the back end of this season 2 in 2026, and we've qualified pretty well with both Antonelli and Colapinto in the top 5. So can we challenge for another podium here today in Monza? That is the aim. Don't know if we've got the pace for that, but hopefully we can certainly give it a good go. In terms of strategy, I tried loads of different combinations here, but one stop is the way round here. I tried soft, medium, soft. I tried 2 mediums and a hard. I tried a soft, medium and a hard. All sorts, but it was always the one stopper with the medium and hard. So because they're going to be close to each other on the track, we have decided to split the strategy in terms of Colapinto starts on the medium, will then switch over to the hard. Antonelli will go longer on the first stint on the hard, then medium. So same compounds, but slightly different strategy. So we'll see how we end up and see if we can snatch a sneaky little podium. I hope you've had a good start to the week. And yeah, only 3 more days and another weekend will be here. But let's get this one in Monza underway.
The anticipation is really building here. Here we are at the oldest.
And we've got a funny old grid here today because it's Liam Lawson who's up front. Max Verstappen, the 2 McLarens, quite far back, so we could have a mixed-up top 10 to begin with here. As Lawson gets us underway, I say Colapinto starts P3. And he's already trying to attack Fernando Alonso here. Could we move into P2 at the start of the race here? Antonelli's getting a nice toe off his teammate as well. And Antonelli with the Ferrari of Leclerc. Colapinto has moved into P2. Alonso, what tyres is he on? He's on the mediums. But he's dropped back quite a bit there. As Colapinto challenging for the lead of this race. I don't want to push our tyres too much. Antonelli is past Alonso as well. Alonso's having a struggle of a start here. Yeah, Alonso just really slow off the start here. And Antonelli will take that. Antonelli starting on the hard tyres. Colapinto then having a look at Liam Lawson. If we look at tyres, Lawson started on the softs, Colapinto mediums, Antonelli hards, and they're mostly mediums in the top 10 apart from Sainz. Chris, thanks for the follow. Super appreciate it. Hope you're well. I think I don't want to push our tyres too hard, too fast here. So Antonelli, we know, is going to struggle in this first stint because he's on those hards. Right, can Colapinto. No DRS, of course, yet. But he doesn't need it by the looks of it. He's going to go round the outside here of Liam Lawson on the back straight. And Franco Colapinto leads the Italian Grand Prix. I don't quite think we're fighting for a victory here today, but who knows? Who knows what can happen? We're certainly going to take that, though. All right, let's go quite defensive with both of them. As Lawson has actually got Franco Colapinto straight back here.
Now this was at turn 3.
So off exit here. Obviously, must be using battery here, Lawson. Yeah, looks like it to me. Right, Colapinto will have DRS though. I think we're going to be a little bit too far back. Let me just check something on my chat here. There we go. Should be good there now. Right, so Colapinto settles into P2, Antonelli P3. I think Antonelli's going to probably go backwards a little bit on this first stint. If Colapinto can just keep this DRS, that would be very handy indeed. The DRS closed momentarily there. Is Colapinto going to try and reclaim the lead of this race? He's certainly going to give it a go. But not quite. What about Antonelli? He's going to be under pressure, as we said here. Just holding on. Antonelli on the hard tyres, so that's why it's going to be a little bit of a difficult task for him here in this first stint, but he's doing well so far. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen started further down. They're still 7th, 8th and 9th respectively. So the longer we can keep them back there. Hamilton has had this issue with his car all the way through this weekend, so they've just chosen not to repair that. Rochelle, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. OPGO, hello buddy, how's it going?
No overtake now.
Antonelli's used all his battery. And we're going to have to start coming off the fuel as we do that. Colapinto having another look at Lawson for the lead. Not quite. And if you are jumping on the stream, if you haven't already, do smash that like button. Super appreciated. Really helps me out. Colapinto really fighting Lawson here. Siobhan with the roses. Much appreciated. Now, Antonelli, I think, is about to lose positions here. I want to jump on board with Colapinto, though, because this is for the race lead, of course. And Colapinto looks to be further alongside Lawson this time. Alonso is past Antonelli. Lawson still fighting this. You can be pushed out wide here on this game. That's what you don't want. You lose a lot of time. And we're still fighting Lawson, but we can have a look at this move from Alonso. So we're topping up with Antonelli now. And these are on better tyres than us. Alonso gets past. The Ferrari, I don't think, got past. No, he hasn't. We've got to try and stay on that DRS of Alonso now if we can. Colapinto and Lawson continue their battle for this race lead, though. And here we go. We're going to have it inside if we can stay there for the two Lesmos, but no, we can't quite stay there. Alright, so that 4 of 53. Piastri's up to P5. That's worrying because that McLaren is super quick. And he's all over Antonelli. So we might have had a chance of a victory today if we could keep Piastri and Norris and Verstappen down in the places they were, 7th, 8th and 9th. But Piastri's making his way through now. So don't know if we can make that happen. Julia, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Right, here we go. DRS again on Lawson. Surely now for Franco Colapinto to take the lead of this race. But Lawson again is braking hard in that Red Bull. And we're not forced out wide. Antonelli getting upset as well. He's fighting Alonso still. Nicole, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. Right, so let's have a look at tyres then. Lawson down to 77%. He is on the soft, so this isn't working too bad for Colapinto. Piastri, yeah, 85%, so he's got good tyre life. So has Norris and Verstappen. So kind of got to keep those guys back if we can. Here's a 3-second buffer back to Alonso now. Robson Sousa, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well, much appreciated. Colapinto this time, yes indeed. He has moved into the lead, but Lawson will now get the DRS on the start-finish straight. But Franco Colapinto leads the race in Monza. Could we be on for a victory? I don't think if we are to win this race, it will be because of Liam Lawson, though. It will be because of we're fighting Piastri, Norris and Verstappen. Because Lawson is on soft tyres. He's used 12% more, so he's going to fly straight back past us here. And Antonelli. Oh, Alonso is going to squeeze back past. Are you seriously watching the whole race on one times? We are indeed. Not the whole race, but most of it. That's how we do things over here.
Piastri behind you.
Wolf, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Me thinking the grid is the same, but then look at Merck and Cup. Yeah, that Mercedes lineup is a very odd one. What race is this? It's F1 Manager, and this is Monza. Right, here's Colapinto. Gonna try and reclaim this lead. He is, but again, it's good he's in the lead, but start-finish straight, DRS is just too much for us. Anthony, Sue, Cute, Steve Agus, Nose, Taylor, thanks for the follow. Hope you're all doing well. And we have kept Lawson behind for now, but as I say, he's got a great chance with the DRS to come straight back at us here. Sainz has screened past Piastri there. And here comes Liam Lawson, straight back past us, so 69% though.
Sainz behind now.
Just in terms of strategy, Colapinto due to stop lap 25, Antonelli lap 31. Oh, what's happened to Antonelli here though? Antonelli tumbling down the order. He's just lost 3 positions there. Where has Norris come from as well?
Now look, here we head into turn 2. And they squeeze by.
I don't know what's happened to us there. We've just been eaten alive by raw pace by the looks of it there. Keeney, thanks for the follow. Nelson, thanks for the follow. Is this a game? Yes, it is a game indeed. Yeah, that's frustrating for Antonelli, because that's going to release Norris and Piastri. We need Alonso to keep him behind, but that's not going to last too long. Colapinto having another go on Liam Lawson. Oh my god, look at what is going on with this grid. Luna Blue, thanks for the follow. Yes, it is a game. I'm Max Verstappen. Hello, Max. Right, this is, yeah, not great for Antonelli. Go back to neutral on the battery. Right, Colapinto. Yeah, Norris is past Alonso, look, and he's already within 1.7 of these two. Although Alonso challenging him back, he might have a chance. And Colapinto has reclaimed the lead then. But as I say, we're not really fighting Lawson. If we were to even fight for this win, it's going to be Norris, Piastri and Verstappen.
You are doing a very good job there. Piastri in front of you.
As Antonelli has got one of those drivers back in Carlos Sainz. SHS Selvin Noah, thanks for the follow. Hope you're all doing well. And if you're jumping into the stream, if you haven't already, do smash that like button. Super appreciated. Really helps me out. Right, this just continuing with ourselves and Lawson then.
Sainz has a problem.
As Sainz has developed a mechanical fault.
No hydraulics, I think.
Ooh, hydraulic problem for Carlos Sainz then. Colapinto, not really where we want to get the move done, but
You're doing a good job at the moment.
Antonelli has got another one. He's got Oscar Piastri, but Piastri's going to come straight back at him, I think.
Let's have a look at the action. It's all at the final corner.
Kimi Antonelli, though, starting to come back through the field. Let's say, if you're jumping into this series for the first time, we've not got the car really to fight McLaren or Max's Red Bull, but Max is bogged down in 10th. And the McLarens are trying to get to the front as well. They all had a poor qualifying. But Piastri should get back past Antonelli here because we've got no DRS. As we say that, Colapinto for the lead of this race again. Yes, this is a game. Where is Max? Max is in P10. Side by side with Liam Lawson still. Who's going to be later into here? Still going. Is this going to continue through the Lesmos? Lawson, I don't think he's going to try around the outside of the Lesmo. He is! Oh, Liam Lawson. Not that we want him past us, but that's brave going around outside. Lesmo 1 into Lesmo 2 and still going. Who's got the DRS here? We have, so that should be job done. All right, Colapinto leads the race then. Antonelli has dropped back. No, he's not dropped back, actually. It's because Piastri's been overtaken now by Leclerc. This is not real. It's a game. F1 Manager 24. Can Colapinto for a lap at least stay ahead of Liam Lawson? I don't think we can. What's Lawson's tyre life? Down to 56%. Antonelli's now got Leclerc with him.
It's just a lot of confidence.
It's not a loss of confidence, Antonelli. Come on, we can do this. We can do this, Kimi.
Just 3 behind.
Aisha, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Both Williams got problems as well. Mick Schumacher and RB's in the points. So is Ocon for the Haas team. That's good.
Good job.
All right, Lawson's just started to push here. We've just about held on to DRS. Antonelli's back past Leclerc. But this just keeps swapping all the time here. I think Piastri has snuck past Leclerc as well somewhere here. I think he just followed through onto the Lesmo. He's getting a toe off us. Yeah, we come away from it, but Piastri's passed him as well, but they'll probably get past us on this next DRS, so toing and froing at the moment. Just using a bit of battery and tyre life with Colapinto because cheeky Lawson is trying to break the DRS, but we're not going to allow that to happen. Back with him. Antonelli just keeps Piastri and Leclerc at bay, but again, they're going to have DRS on the start-finish straight. Bethina, Roos, and Noli. Sorry if I'm butchering those, but thanks for the follow. Hope you're all doing well.
Keep working on it. Copy that.
So Colapinto yet again on Liam Lawson here. Lawson's going to have to pit pretty early, I'd suggest. Colapinto's still got another 15 laps to go till he needs to pit. Back into the lead of the race. Piastri getting back past Antonelli. But yeah, if you're jumping in for the first time, we do watch most of the track action unless there's not too many battles, then we do forward on. But at the moment, we've got plenty going on, plenty to watch.
Our, race. Leclerc behind.
Norris 3.4 now behind the leaders. And again, Lawson, so hard to break the DRS round here. I will give it a push at some point, but Lawson is going to have to pit quite early. And we've not really got the tyre life to push so hard anyway. There might be a chance McLaren's slowish. Yeah, I'm surprised at McLaren. They are so pacey this year, but I think they've just maybe Norris has used quite a bit of tyre life early on, so he's just conserving a bit. Still think our fight will lead with the McLarens. I don't think Lawson's got the pace to keep this battle going, but we'll see. Probably going to reclaim the lead here. But he's down to 49% tyre life. We've got 20% margin, so he'll undercut us. He might even be two stopping, because he's going to have to pit pretty early. He's going to have to go very long if he's one stopping, or he's going to have to ease off these tyres very shortly. Oh, that was nearly ending in tears. We're very close there. Side by side, Lawson and Franco. And Lawson squeezed back past, and Alonso's actually back past Lando Norris here. So we continue this fight. Antonelli continues to fight with the McLaren of Piastri. Antonelli's not doing a bad job. He's on that hard tyre. He should be a lot quicker on the final stint. So I think Antonelli's doing okay. Colapinto again. DRS then. This is just every lap. Alonso getting a little bit closer now. Maybe they are having a little bit of a push, that McLaren Aston Martin. That's Colapinto again. Just deciding when we decide to have a bit of a push. There's no point here. I'd like to be behind Lawson coming into the final corner. Take the DRS, then we'll push. Try and break that DRS. But yeah, no point here because Lawson's got a great chance of getting back past us into turn 1. Although if we cover it off, we will go for it. Is Lawson on our inside? He is. Oh, let's push. Let's go for a little bit of a push. Let's go for a little bit of a push. See if we can break this DRS to Liam Lawson. Because Lando Norris getting very close. If we can get Lawson, Norris and Alonso all battling and we can start to pull a gap, that would be ideal. We've nearly got it. Oh. Come on. We need that to go to a second. It's gone to a second. Right, Lawson shouldn't have any DRS if we look at his rear wing. And that rear wing is not open. But is he going to be overtaken straight away from Lando Norris here? Yes, he is. That's not great because Lando's got pace in that McLaren. Let's hope Lawson can stay with him. You viewed. Hello, buddy. How's it going? Hope you're well. Right, we're just watching Lawson then, see if Norris is going to get back past him. Sainz's mechanical fault getting worse. But Lawson and Norris are... So, I mean, Lawson is ahead of Norris then, so that's handy. Antonelli still fighting Oscar Piastri. I think Lawson's going to be in about 3 laps time here, though.
Update.
Could Colapinto realistically win this race? Who knows? Ma, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. But yes, I'm very well. You viewed. Hope you are too. And if you're jumping into the stream, don't forget to smash that like button. Of course, follow or subscribe if you aren't already. See, I don't think Antonelli's got the pace to break the DRS. Max Verstappen's joined this pie. Now, what's Max's tyres? 59%. Piastri, 56%. Piastri and Verstappen got quite good tyres, actually. Verstappen, in particular, has got good tyres. Lando has abused his quite a bit, actually. Colapinto's got a 3.5 second lead at the moment. That is very nice. Mr. Oh, sorry to hear that. You old retail. Yeah, that must... I don't envy you for working in retail. It's all sorts of hours, I'm sure, as this Piastri-Antonelli fight continues.
Trying to recover your previous rhythm that was looking fine.
What's Lawson? So we're expecting Lawson in a couple of laps' time. Let's just forward on to these pit stops. We'll be mindful of Antonelli-Piastri fight. As we say that, Antonelli's just held on to the DRS Piastri. Piastri may be starting to push here. We just want to be mindful of that. We don't want to lose that McLaren.
Try to slow down a bit.
And we've kept on him. Tammy, thanks for the follow. Hope you're well. Yeah, Piastri definitely pushed a bit there because he's closed within Alonso 2 seconds. And Alonso and Lawson both in the DRS of Lando Norris then. But we're probably expecting Liam Lawson in next lap, I'd say. Just got to watch this gap to Piastri. Yeah, we should be good for now on Piastri. We're very close to Oscar Piastri, so this could be Antonelli back into P5. Lawson now starting to go backwards. Norris has started to push. And Antonelli back past Piastri. Is Liam Lawson going to come into the pits at the end of this lap? We're expecting Lawson to probably pit here. If not, he's going to really start to suffer. No, he stayed out. That's interesting. His tyres are going to drop off. So Antonelli and Piastri are going to be on Lawson and Alonso very quickly. Norris has pulled a 3-second gap, and he's closing within Colapinto here. He's getting very close. Too close for comfort, really, here. Time on diabetes, we've got to keep well. Yeah, I bet you viewed, yeah. I bet it's hard to manage with that and the different hours. When are we due in? Lap 25, aren't we? Yeah, so I wonder where Lando's going to come out. He's got to pit pretty early. I don't think we'll be able to keep that McLaren behind, though. That's the issue. Yeah, Lawson's pace is just gone now. His tyres have dropped off a cliff. And Piastri's past Lawson now as well. We've got to try and get past Lawson here. If not, we're going to lose a lot of time. Although he should come into the pit, you'd think, at the end of this lap. Oh, we were past him anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, Lawson does pit. So he's the first in, Liam Lawson, I believe. Has anyone else stopped? No, Liam Lawson the first to stop. Lando Norris, though, is nearly into the DRS, so you're starting to see the pace of that McLaren now. But again, he is pushing quite hard. And yet again, Antonelli and Piastri continue their battle out here in Monza today.
Yeah, doing a good job there. 3-second gap ahead.
Of butchered that. Thanks for the follow. Antonelli might have the better strategy. Yeah, potentially.
More speed.
He's only 6 seconds off the lead. He's going to be on the medium tyre at the end. Depends how much he loses when the others pit. Essentially the undercut. Can be stressful. Yeah, life. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Life indeed, you beauty. Life indeed. And there is Lando Norris then on Franco Colapinto. Lando starting to push. And he's into the lead of this race. Not what we wanted to see. But again, he's got to pit in the next couple of laps, or he's got to extend that stint. So hopefully he might slow up or lose some time in traffic. That's what we've got to hope. Yeah, Piastri, Verstappen. Verstappen's tyre is still pretty good. Antonelli is nearly broken the DRS to Piastri, but nearly is not good enough, because you'll see they'll start to close straight up to us. We are closing in on Fernando Alonso, though. 1.9 seconds now.
Overtake available.
Antonelli aiming for double podium. Maserati, fingers crossed. Yeah, potentially. Potentially. I'm just concerned about Norris, Piastri and Verstappen in this race. But we're now dragging Piastri towards Fernando Alonso here. Norris down to 35%. They will have to manage their hard tyres, though. That is the thing. Alright, is Colapinto going to have a go? Lando down to 34%. He's not too long away from his pit stop. Probably next lap for Lando. If not, he's going to start to lose a lot of time. I'd probably prefer him to have to stay out, and he's having to extend that stint because he'll lose a lot of time. But if he pits this lap or next Lando, I do think he's going to be a big threat. As Antonelli has passed Alonso. Well, Antonelli's absolutely flying. Didn't even realise we were in the DRS of Fernando. And look at that. Fernando just waved him on by there, didn't he?
Try to cool down a bit more on your tires.
Monza's got a good chance coming straight back though, but we've got a great chance of reclaiming the lead of this race then as we go to the inside very early. Lando Norris hasn't got too much tyre life to fight, but he's going to give it a fight. We don't want to be pushed out wide here, but we're not. Think better of it. Mick Schumacher is into the pits. Second driver into the pit stops. And Antonelli did get overtaken again by Fernando Alonso there.
Best. Piastri behind.
Norris 32%. Liam Lawson setting the fastest lap. He's already stopped. Sainz is in now as well. So starting to see the pit stop. The pit stop window very much open. Lando might be extending for another lap here. Antonelli will to get to lap 31, so he's still got a good 11 laps yet. Has Kimi. Norris just continuing to look at that tyre life. Probably Lando would be in good position if he pits this lap, but if he stays out for one more, he's going to start to lose some pace, I'd suggest. So I want to try and go for it off this corner, just in case he's not pitting.
Good job.
Antonelli's back past Alonso. Quickly have a look at that one.
Here at the last turn, the curve at Alboreto.
Another DRS zone, and Kimi sends it. Oh, he's put Fernando on the dirt there. That might have put Fernando in trouble with Oscar Piastri. And Lando Norris is in. We should have got DRS there still, shouldn't we? Yes, we did. So we'll use that extra DRS. Right, Lando pits. Come on, have a slow stop, McLaren, I dare you. No, nice clean stop, but where does he come out? It looks like to be a nice gap there, which wouldn't be great for us. Come on, Perez, get some speed down there, will you? I think Perez will be past him, actually. Oh, there's a lot of traffic coming there as well. Has he found the gap? No, he hasn't. Oh, this is nice. That is nice. That's a hell of a lot of traffic. Looks like Ricciardo might be past him as well. Oh, dear. And Stroll, who could do anything. You never know what Stroll's going to do. And he's forced Lando out, and he's got underfloor damage. Oh, no. Oh, no for you, Lando. Very nice for us. Stroll got his elbows out, and Lando immediately got damage, which would normally mean he's picked up some underfloor damage there. But our race engineer straight on the phone to say that Norris has got underfloor damage. That has just worked out very well for us. Pinto, I don't think he's going to get to lap 25 here, though. He's got some tyre margin in hand for the hards, though. We don't really want to pit anytime soon, though, because that traffic. We need Albon, Magnussen, Perez all in before us. What's Piastri saying? Piastri's still got good tyre life. He's got a few more laps in him yet. And as I say, Verstappen's looking good on his tyre life. Will Alonso jump into the pits here? Yes, he will. Here comes Fernando Alonso. So Norris could be in having big problems here, which would be very nice for us. Clean stop for Fernando. Antonelli keeps Piastri at bay. So we can forward on a bit here because we've not got much fighting for. Well, Piastri challenging us, but he'll jump into the pit shortly. So we can just continue on. Piastri might get past us, but as I say, he'll be pitting pretty soon. Colapinto might just stretch this out to lap 25. I think I'd like to come in this lap. Oh, well, actually, who's Ricciardo? Yeah, want Ricciardo and Magnussen and all of those gone, really, as Piastri does challenge us. Yeah, Perez and Hamilton in now. I think Colapinto pits the end of this lap. Norris sets the fastest lap of the race, so he may well still undercut us here. Bob, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. What's Piastri's tyre life? 31, so Piastri probably going to be in the end of this lap as well. Verstappen a couple more laps, and this traffic has now got out of the way, so...
At the moment, they are going well.
Let's get Franco Colapinto in. Right, here we go then. First stop of the day. Piastri is in for McLaren as well. He's not a million miles away from us, to be fair, is he?
Yeah, keep doing
2.2,
your
we
best.
like that. But yeah, Piastri, not too far away at all from Colapinto. Here's Lawson, he's going to get that undercut. Pitted a lot earlier. Could Stroll get past Piastri here? Yes, he will. Don't think he'll get past us. Not yet, anyway. Let's just get some tyre life into these. Alright, so yeah, Lawson, yeah, he's hard. He's not going to get them to the end without managing them. So Lawson's not a threat. Norris has undercut us, though, and we're 6 seconds behind Lando Norris. So, yeah, that could be a problem. I know he's got underfloor damage, but it probably is not too severe. Just got to get these tyres up to temp. Antonelli, lap 31. We've got to go with him. That's Verstappen now, pits. Fernando Alonso is absolutely flying behind us here. Challenging us here. Fernando Alonso, I say he's looking speedy. That's what you don't want. You lose a lot of time there. No, no, no. That's going to put us into the clutches of Oscar Piastri. That's not ideal at all there. Need to use a bit of battery. Get back into the DRS of Fernando. We might have to go through tyre management here and save a bit of tyre life for the end of this race to get an advantage over Oscar. Don't think we can get DRS here. Oh, we do just about a Franco, but Fernando's absolutely steaming down the road. He's pushing hard. But we should be back in there with him now. Alright, Antonelli. Yeah, lap 31. Don't know if we're going to get to lap 31, but let's see. As Oscar Piastri is challenging Franco Colapinto, but we've just held on to that. Franco should be on always defend. He is. Yeah, got to try and manage this tyre, I think. I don't think we're going to get back up to Lando at this pace. Oh, we've got a safety car. Oh, Antonelli, you're going to have to get in, aren't you?
Safety car. Mode charge.
We've got a safety car.
Follow the delta.
And Antonelli is going to have to take advantage of that. He's going to have to manage those mediums. So that's quite early. Yes, we box now. K-Mag, what's happened? Oh, I don't know what's happened. Just parked up there. K-Mag's out, but Antonelli's going to get a cheap pit stop here, but he's really going to have to manage these mediums because it's about 4 laps too early. But that's fine. We can go on light. We can make this work. And not great for Colapinto because his teammate's going to get a bit of an advantage on him here. It is good for us in closing that gap for Norris, though, who we've got a tyre advantage on. So Antonelli, hopefully a nice clean stop here. 2.4, take that. Lawson pits again, that makes sense. He would have had to stop, so that gets that out of the way. So I'm liking that Red Bull strategy. But I think Antonelli's going to be out ahead of his teammate, and ahead of Alonso, and ahead of Colapinto, who is his teammate, and ahead of Piastri, sorry. Yeah, Antonelli, that has worked absolutely wonders, so he's going to get the advantage on his teammate now.
So in front of you, we have Norris.
And we can just about make those mediums work on standards, so
Alonso behind.
Antonelli
He's a 1.5 from you.
may well be able to challenge Lando Norris for the win now. Let's forward on, get this safety car ended. If you're jumping into the stream, you haven't already, do like the stream, really helps me out. And of course, don't forget to follow or subscribe. And of course, get involved in the chat.
Copy.
Safety car continues then. safety car is ending. Not sure why the tyres are burning up so much. Actually, I'm just stay on standard there. Right, so it'll be Lando Norris to get us underway here. Down to 82%. Green flag then. Back underway in Monza. Antonelli's got the medium tyres. Can he use them to pull away as Leclerc develops a mechanical fault? Doesn't look like we're gaining on Lando there, though. Oh, and the Ferrari had to get out of that. Colapinto. Oh, and he's side by side with the McLaren. And actually, Antonelli's lost a position to Fernando Alonso there. But he's fighting him back. Antonelli squeezed back past Alonso. That's good work. I've got another yellow flag. Albon. And that's going to be another safety car, surely. It is. It is another safety car, and that's going to help our tyres. What has gone on here?
Yes, it is. Alex Albon's involved in that.
Albon and Stroll then. I think Stroll is about to just take Albon out here. Hello. Welcome, Stroll, to your rear end. Right, safety car. Don't want that to be a red flag. Albon, Stroll, Magnussen, all now out. As we see Stroll, we didn't get to see him from that angle, but there we go. Right. So we've got another safety car. Is anyone going to box this time? No. Stroll gets a penalty. That won't be applied now. Obviously, that will be a grid penalty for the next race.
Oh, no. That's a slow
Hulkenberg
pit stop there.
stops at the end, at the back of the grid there. Well, safety car is ending very quickly this time. I guess because the bunch, we were all bunched up as it was. Actually, I don't want to push these
Try to
sides.
close the gap as much as possible.
And we have already ended then. Deja vu then. Lap 32, 53. And Norris is gone. So last time Fernando squeezed past, didn't he, Antonelli? But this time it's Colapinto in P3. Colapinto got the jump on Fernando then.
Heading down the straight.
Yeah, just on the straight.
Opens up for
I
them.
think he's getting a tow of his teammate. Pre-planned, maybe? $20 laps to go then. Norris leads, underfloor damage, and we've got 10% better tyres on him with our mediums. 9 now, and 7% better with Colapinto. Can we bring it to Lando Norris for a victory here? Let's wait and see. Antonelli
am trying.
is giving it a big go here.
Keep focus on your
Lando,
race
sorry,
now.
getting very defensive. Oh no. Colapinto there, what are you doing out there? Get onto the track, Franco. Franco's giving the position away to Fernando Alonso there. And he's going to be under big pressure from Oscar Piastri. And now Kimi Antonelli has Fernando Alonso, but Fernando Alonso himself off onto the side of the track. Everyone's getting a bit desperate here as we've got another yellow flag. Doesn't look like it's going to be a safety car. It's a virtual safety. What is going on? Every other lap at the
There's been a
moment.
crash.
Ollie Behrman at the back here. Oh, I think that, I don't know if that, I think Sauber was going to slow down in time there. Well, it's all kicking off here, isn't it? It's all kicking
All
off.
charge.
Hulkenberg
All
has
charge.
retired from that by the looks of it. Yeah, that's it for Nico, though. And Hulkenberg gets the penalty, retires and gets the penalty. I think he locked up there. He's never slowing down. He's caused damage to Behrman. We've now got 4 retirees. Hulkenberg, Albon, Stroll and Magnussen. And we've got a virtual safety car this time. Are we actually going to get at least 2 consecutive racing laps here?
VSC ending.
Got so much fuel now in these cars. Right, VSC ending. Colapinto's back into contention here.
DRS enabled.
Green flag then, we're back underway.
No lift off anymore.
Copy.
And Antonelli hounding the gearbox of that McLaren again. Antonelli sniffs a win, he wants a win. Can he do it though? No DRS. I don't think, because we haven't completed a full lap for about 7-8 laps because of the safety car, and virtual.
Try to recover your previous
Alonso and Colapinto continue to fight. No, there is DRS. I stand corrected. Don't quite know how we got that because we haven't completed a racing lap, but there we go. I know it's a virtual, but I mean prior to that we had safety car. But Antonelli has squeezed free there on Lando, sorry, looking at Fernando with Colapinto, and Colapinto's passed as well. So Antonelli into P1, Colapinto into P3. There we go, Kimi then for the lead of this race. Oh, Lando got too tight on the corner. Went over the sausage curb and that cost him there. Antonelli's got 7%, 8% tyre life on Norris, but oh, we've got another yellow flag. It's just a spin this time.
Yellow ahead.
Copy.
It's Pierre Gasly. He's had a Spinalowski. Still another yellow, so I think that's we still haven't had a full racing lap. About an incident here. Right, Lando DRS then coming straight back at Franco Colapinto. Yes, but Franco holds him off. But again, start finish straight. That's going to be difficult to do. Kimi Antonelli, sorry. I'm getting confused because Colapinto led most of the race. Well, not led, but he was the lead car between our two drivers. First and second with Lawson, but it's now Kimi Antonelli because he got an advantage under that safety car. Here we go, Lando Norris. Good chance to get back into the lead. Did Colapinto get DRS there? No, so that's going to be problematic. Can we keep Lando behind here? Yes, we can. Can we break the DRS though? Probably not, I'd suggest. Oh, there is a chance of a double podium here though, isn't there? There is definitely a chance of a double podium here today. Can't be too greedy on the tyres. Much so want to break the DRS to Lando. Not quite going to happen, is it? No, we didn't quite do it. It's unfortunate. We nearly broke the DRS there to Lando. I think we just have to go long-term battle here.
Charge.
Top up. We've got to get it in the fight for the long haul here. If we get Colapinto past Lando, then we might play the team game and just try and slow Lando up and break the DRS. So Wilson set the fastest lap of the race. Here comes Norris. And he's back into the lead. Don't really want our teammates fighting at this point. Just because we can't allow Lando to get away. We will allow them to fight. What is Lawson on? He's on, yeah, he's good tyres, isn't he? Because he made that second pistol. That's a good idea from Red Bull, actually. He's back to P5 as Lawson. So I like that strategy from them. Piastri's now down in 6th, Verstappen 7th. 7%. $15 laps to go. And Sally has another look at Lando. Just lost a bit of traction there. Lawson's getting very hungry behind us. Oh, that's because we're slowing up now to let our teammate go. That's not ideal. Hopefully, we can fend off.
Okay, okay, do your best there.
Maybe we might need to let them fight. Ozzy Osbourne died. Yes, I know. I saw that before coming on. And he just recently had his, farewell show, didn't he, Ozzy? So, maybe that's the way to go. A big old show to say goodbye, and now he's well and truly said goodbye. So yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace. Yeah, I don't know what to do between our two drivers here because they got a little bit bogged down together there, and that cost us to lose some time. Colapinto's losing out to Liam Lawson. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to let them fight basically now.
Your best.
We're going to have to let them fight. Let them fight.
Tires okay.
Copy.
Try to slow down a bit.
UVG, yes, shocker. Yeah, it popped up and it was a surprise. I think it'd be a surprise anyway, but I think just more so because he was, I say, in the public eye recently. Right, Antonelli reclaims the lead of this race.
Job,
But we've got a long way to go here.
to reduce a bit the management.
Really need to get Colapinto ahead of Norris and try and win this race for his teammate Antonelli. Antonelli was the rear gunner for Colapinto. I forget what race that was now. But there's a chance for Colapinto to return the favour here today. Lawson, I think, is using quite a bit of tyre life, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Colapinto's tyres quite nicely poised at the moment, but here comes Lando Norris again. He's going to squeeze through. So this is going to continue for the whole race, I think. Just got to hope that Lando's got to manage those tyres at some point. They are low compared to those behind him, so you'd think he might have to manage it.
No problem, no problem.
Colapinto has squeezed past there. And there we go. We said there's no team orders. Colapinto saying, well, I'll have a go at Lando. If you can't get it done, I'll have a go. What we don't want is our two teammates crashing. Why have we stopped using the DRS? There's our teammate. Oh, we were inside Lando's rear end there. Lucky Lando, but luckily there's a glitch, no damage. And
Do your best.
Colapinto stays in P2 then, so he's taken that position off his teammate Antonelli.
You can slow down a bit.
Copy.
And the problem is we're getting a crossover where the hards might become a little bit better. Lawson and, well, Piastri's more so than Antonelli's medium, so Antonelli might need to just manage a bit behind his teammate. He's on always defend, so that's all good. It's all good. Colapinto having a look, but nothing doing at the moment, but he's still there or thereabouts. Spends on the race here. No, can't quite make it work. The top five have pulled away, though. Fernando Alonso 6 seconds back. So it looks like the winner of this race is going to come from this top five. And here we go again then into turn one. We're on the outside this time. Colapinto looks like he's got a good chance of making it work this time. Lando wants to stay in there. Lando's out wide. That could open the door for Antonelli. It does open the door for Antonelli. Norris is going backwards. What's happened there? I think Lawson's had to take avoiding action. Lando Norris is out. We've got a safety car. What just happened there? Lando is out. That's his threat gone. Did Lawson go into? I don't think he did. I think he might just wreck the underfloor there, Lando.
Copy.
We're not going to get a replay, I don't think. No. I don't know if the suspension has gone or something just went because he went out wide. And Lando is gone. But now we've got his teammate Oscar Piastri behind us. But Lando Norris is out of the race. This is a third safety car here in Monza. We've had 3 safety cars, 2 virtuals. It's our 5th retirement. Magnussen, Stroll, Albon, Hulkenberg, Norris all out of this race. The mighty Mick Schumacher's into the top 10. Can we get a 1-2? We've never had a 1-2 with Maserati. Is today the day? We're going to get a few more laps under the safety car, which helps Antonelli with his mediums. I think it'll only be 1 more lap under the safety, though, because Pourchaire and Behrman are going to be with us here. I think the safety car's probably going to be in here.
Copy.
No, it's going for 1 more.
So, safety car in this lap.
Alright, so it's going to be Franco Colapinto.
Just
Gets us
focus on this
underway
lap.
here. So much fuel here.
So focus
Tyre
on
life
your pace,
60%.
and it will get that.
I think Antonelli actually needs to be like that. I think Antonelli...
Copy.
Try to pull it down a bit more on your tires.
needs to not fight his teammate here and just defend.
Copy.
Colapinto then. When will he decide to bolt? Say the 3rd safety car, the 5th retirement of this race. Safety car is in. Green flag. It's now down to Colapinto. When he decides to go. And he decides right now. It's a long or straight. I might have left it a little bit later personally, but there we go.
Copy.
And Oscar Piastri having a look. We're using a slipstream between our 2 teammates, so that's a good idea. Oscar Piastri's going to have a look on the inside, though. Of course he is. Can we force him out wide like we did Lando? No, we're on the inside curve. That's going to cause Antonelli to lose some time.
Do your best, man.
And Piastri's released for now, but no, Antonelli getting good traction out of there. Critical few corners
Good
here,
job.
trying to keep Oscar behind. And we have. Here he comes, he's coming back through the Lesmos. We've got another accident.
Copy.
Teo Pourchaire's had a spin.
Full overtake available.
Colapinto got 1.8 seconds there on Piastri. Now Piastri's going to be able to eat into that, I feel. Schumacher is stalking you through the series that you've been making. Oh, because you sacked him, yeah. He's back in play for good points here today by the looks of it. By Antonelli, we've got to get past Piastri.
DRS.
Too far back though, we're too far back. No DRS at the moment. Gonna have to use all this battery to try and stay with him. What's Lawson's tyre saying now? 56. Yeah, we're going to use a lot of battery just to stay with Piastri here. And Piastri's nearly back into the DRS of Colapinto. He's proper pushing as Oscar Piastri. He's going to get the DRS, isn't he? Yeah. I don't know how he just managed to close that quickly. He must be using a hell of a lot of battery as Oscar. Yeah, now we won't be able to break it now. We've got to manage this with Oscar now. Right, Oscar Piastri's going to get past us. I don't know if we can win this race against Oscar. It's only 3% tyre life. He's in a much quicker car. Antonelli just about holding on to the DRS. Right, Piastri will get past us. I just want to try and stay with him. Save a bit of tyre life if we can. If we can do what we did to Lando Norris, that would be lovely. just take the McLarens out. That seems to be the only way we can beat them here today. And Antonelli will get those tyres to the end now. Colapinto, 4% tyre margin on Piastri here. Leclerc and Alonso's tyre life isn't great, and Verstappen's bogged down, so Lawson's starting to drop back a little bit. But Piastri not finding a way past yet, and we're building good tyre margin on him. Right, we'll go to standard straight away. We'll try and top up a little bit, keep with him. Right, Antonelli, don't fight your teammate at the moment. This isn't really the time to allow our teammates to fight, because we're trying to fight for a victory here. Hamilton's fault's getting worse. Right, what's the tyre percentage? 5% margin to Oscar Piastri. 5 laps to go, including this one. Alright, we're just trying to conserve a bit of tyre life. Stay in the DRS. Get some tyre, get some battery back. But as soon as we stop though, you can see the gap that Piastri could nearly pull on us there. Verstappen's got a mechanical fault. Right, we close back in on Oscar then. And we'll get a slipstream all the way down here as well. Where's Lawson? Lawson, I think his tyre's going to drop off at some point. Right, 4 laps to go. DRS open for both our drivers again. Oscar seems slower on the straight this time round. Franco's not going to go for it. I've asked our teammates not to fight, and this is the problem. They'll lose time now. That's what we don't want. This is why it's such a balancing act here. Now we're going to have to push a bit. We can't lose that DRS. Tyre margin 7%. It's not good. We can't keep the DRS on Oscar. It's difficult. Oh, we should get back into it here, though. Come on, we need to get back into it. In this start-finish straight. Come on, we're gaining. We're gaining. We need it. Oh, I don't think we got it. Did we? It's touch and go. Is that DRS going to open? Yes, it is. Right, that was vital. 3 laps to go. Right, 3 laps to go.
As much as possible.
Right, I'm going to try and make the move next lap, unless Colapinto has decided to go for it before then. Waiting for that start-finish straight. If you jump in the stream and you haven't already, do smash that like button. Super appreciate it. Really helps me out. I will us on to a win here. Right, we're going to get DRS here. Ideally, I don't want to make the move here. Lawson's out of the DRS. This is a top 3 fight now. Don't want the overtake here. We don't want the overtake here, Franco. Now we want it. Now we want
Okay,
it.
to push on tires.
That's it. This is it. This is it. Nice and early, but we're losing the slipstream. Where's that DRS? We need it. And McLaren's pace. Straight line speed. Antonelli's right beside us as well. We need to send this on Oscar. We're not going to. Franco, come on. That was poor. I don't know if Antonelli's got enough. We've got 2 laps to go. We're going to have to keep pushing this. Colapinto, is he going to send one down the inside here? No, Oscar is doing what he needs to do.
Copy.
We're going to lose our battery in a moment. Oscar is pulling a gap again. 7 temps. Oscar's flying now. It's a second. Oscar's checking out. I feel that was our moment.
Copy.
I feel our moment's gone.
Copy.
Lawson's got a mechanical fault. We are going to get DRS. We've got no battery though.
No overtake.
I think we're too far behind. Final lap started from
Okay,
Oscar
try to catch
Piastri. We're gaining, but I think we're going to be too far away for a lunge here. We are too far away for a lunge. Oscar Piastri is defending his position well. The straight line speed in that McLaren is ridiculous, the amount that he pulls. I don't think there's anything we can do here. 8 temps behind. It's going to be too far behind from there. His tyres are still good. Oscar Piastri's going to hold on, I feel. That was probably the last opportunity because we've got no battery now. No, Oscar Piastri is going to survive. He's going to deny us a victory as Oscar Piastri, but you have to take us out. He defended it well. That McLaren is much more pacier than our car. It's always going to be a tough ask, but Oscar Piastri wins it in Monza. Colapinto P2, Antonelli P3. So it is still a double podium for Maserati, and we would have taken that before we started today's race. But it's Oscar Piastri denies us a race win. I thought there was a chance, a sneaky chance of a 1-2 there, but not to be. And I'm also seeing an Alpine and a Kick Sauber in the points here today, so it'll be interesting to see the point scorers, which we'll have a look at shortly. But it's Colapinto P2, Antonelli P3, and Oscar Piastri wins it in Monza.
There we've got the Haas driver as we start to wrap up proceedings.
There we go. Look at this. This grid is all over the place here. Oscar Piastri up 6 to win it. Franco Colapinto, sorry, up 1 to P2. Antonelli up 2 to P3. Danny Rick up 15. Look at both Mercedes. Danny Rick up 15 to P4. Perez up 16 to P6. That Mercedes hasn't really got that kind of pace, but I guess there were so many retirements and other people struggling. They took advantage of that. Liam Lawson started on pole, finished P5. Leclerc P7. Max finished where he starts. He'll be disappointed with that. And Gabriel Bortoleto up 6 places to finish 9th. And Gasly, that may well be Alpine's first point. He finishes P10. Now let's have a look at the drivers. We'll soon see that. It's been a sprint weekend, but it's been 26 points for Oscar Piastri. So we thought his championship might have been over last time out when he scored no points and had to retire. But he's taken, 26 points out of Lando. So it's back to 34 points. I make that the lead. So Oscar Piastri still a chance with, 5 races to go or so. Max Verstappen is 3rd, but he's out of contention for the Drivers' Championship. Kimi Antonelli is into the top 4. He jumps Charles Leclerc in 5th, and Franco Colapinto is into P6, jumping Lewis Hamilton, who scored no points, had issues with the car all weekend. Fernando Alonso 8th, Perez is in 9th, Sainz 10th, and the rest scored points so far. Lawson in 11th takes 13 points. That's That's more than double the points he scored all season across this weekend. So good work from Lawson this weekend. Ricciardo has 24 points in 12th, and he took 14. So again, more than double his. Stroll 13th, Albon 14th. Bortoletto takes another 2 points. He moves up to 15th. Mick Schumacher 16th. K-Mag 17th. And that is indeed Pierre Gasly's first point and Alpine's first point of the season. Constructors, McLaren, soon to be confirmed, I'd say, as Constructors champions. But look at this. Ferrari just taking 6 points all weekend means we're into P2 in the Constructors. By 30 points, could we actually finish in P2 this year? It looks like we're going to finish at least P3 now because Red Bull are over 100 points behind. So it's at least P3 this year, maybe P2. We were not expecting that for 2026. Ferrari P3, Red Bull 4th, Aston Martin 5th, Mercedes 6th. They've got a chance to overhaul Aston Martin if they continue like that. Williams 7th, looks like that's where they'll finish. RB 8th, Pick Sauber 9th, but Alpine are off the mark with 1 point. Haas, the only team this season yet to score. Anyone out of those bottom 4 could still finish 8th if we have any odd races at the end of this season. Pit stop points, Maserati, yes, we got another 6, and it keeps us in P5, so still in the top 5. That is a beautiful stuff indeed. We hit our race targets, and that is 18th or higher with drivers. We are loving that, and that, so we've got a suspension design completed. And look at that, we finished the night with Kimi Antonelli going to 84 overall. And a boardroom completion, and Benizzi going to 80. It's all kicking off here. Beautiful stuff, but that is going to bring this one to a close. What a result in the end then. We thought we might have a chance of a podium. I wasn't really thinking a double podium as the race went on. Thought we might have had a sneaky chance of a victory there, but not to be. Oscar Piastri denies us that McLaren is superior this year, but a very good result as Franco Colapinto finishes in P2 and Kimi Antonelli P3. I am right in that, wasn't I? I've already forgotten, you see. That was the way around we finished. Yes, Franco Colapinto P2, Kimi Antonelli P3. So double podium for Maserati and sets us up well as we head to Baku. So that'll be the next one. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Please do give a like to the video, and we're going to be back very soon for the next one, which will be in Baku. You heard of Max to Merc? Yes, it's hotting up, that one. It's looking more likely than not at the moment, isn't it? Max Verstappen to Mercedes. But yeah, that's going to bring this one to a close. So thanks for dropping in. Thanks for all the likes. If you can do me a massive favour and like this stream before you go, really helps me out. If you haven't already, do follow or subscribe. And if you've watched this on TikTok or Twitch, head to my profile, and in the bio you'll find the YouTube channel. So if you like this series, head over to YouTube, subscribe there, and you can check out the Maserati playlist, and you can check out all the episodes. So we have 2 live streams a week, but also 2 episodes as well. So do check those out, of course. Where do you think George Russell would be next year? Don't know. I think it's really tough on George. You just can't see him in a Red Bull, but then maybe Red Bull would think, well, what better options are there for Red Bull if they lose Max Verstappen? I know they like to keep it in the junior team, but I think there might be the chance of George going to Red Bull, you know. If not, where else can he go realistically? I think you're looking at Alpine and maybe Cadillac. So, yeah. I think it's really unfortunate on George as well. Yeah, I don't know what he's done to deserve that really, but I guess Kimi Antonelli they feel is the future, unless they can broker a deal where Kimi Antonelli is loaned out somewhere for a year or 2. But then that doesn't work either for George, because you're always thinking, well, I'm only here until my next contract's up and they're going to put Kimi back in the car. So yeah, if Max comes, it looks likely that George will go. Plus, it seems like Max and George don't particularly like each other, so that team dynamic wouldn't work well for them. So yeah, it looks like George would make way. And I think, yeah, potentially Red Bull. I say I can't see it, but then I guess, you know, if Red Bull want a good driver in that car. Yuki's not cutting the mustard at the moment. They've tried Lawson. Would they try Hadjar? Would they go straight in with Lindblad? They're all pretty, apart from Yuki, they're pretty inexperienced. So I think George, if he knows that Max is coming to Mercedes, I'm sure he'll be wanting to speak to Red Bull. Obviously going to be all change at Red Bull now, so I wouldn't rule that out. If not, I think it's Alpine or Cadillac. I think he'll stay on the grid though. I think he'll stay on the grid, but we shall see. But yes, that's going to bring this one to a close. As I say, we stream this every Tuesday and Friday, so if you want to check us out again, we'll be back Friday. We will be back at the earlier time on Friday, though, because I have prior engagements in the evening, so we're going to be streaming from 2 p.m. UK time on Friday, so do check us out then. We'll have an episode of that stream if you're unable to make it, but if you want to watch the live stream, we'll be back on Friday at 2 p.m, and hopefully I shall see you all again then. Thanks for all the comments. Have a good rest of your week.